There's two kinds of restlessness, a positive type and a negative type. When a person knows that he can become much more than he is, or can accomplish much more than he has, he demonstrates a restlessness that indicates his desire to find that place where his full potential can be realized. That kind of restlessness is a positive type. A dissatisfaction with who I am and a pursuit after who I am meant to be. But there's another kind of restlessness that might result from a deep need in a person's life. This kind is not in itself the problem, but only a symptom of a deeper problem that lies within. It occurs because the person has not yet found something valuable enough to live for, that reason for which he was created, and so he desperately tries to find satisfaction in material things and often even in religious things. And so chasing frantically after things that bring temporary satisfaction can be considered as another definition of restlessness. This is a deep problem that affects many people and leaves them wondering if there is any answer at all. When we look at the life of David in the Bible, we find the answer. He was a shepherd boy who finally became the king of Israel. As a shepherd, he was relaxed and satisfied. As a king, he was peaceful and content. We find a remedy for restlessness in his famous song, Psalm 23. He begins by saying, "The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want." The reason for his peace and contentment is that he has found his satisfaction in God. Being a shepherd himself, he knows the role of a shepherd towards the sheep. The shepherd guides the sheep. The sheep are lost without him. They wouldn't know where to go without him. Without his guidance, they could easily wander into dangerous places. The shepherd provides for the sheep. He leads them into pastures for food and to streams and lakes where they can drink. The shepherd heals the sheep. If the sheep get wounded in any way, he binds up their wounds to bring healing. The shepherd protects the sheep. If a bear or a lion threatens to pounce on the sheep, the shepherd steps in and rescues the sheep. He takes responsibility for the safety of the flock. The shepherd searches for the lost sheep. If a sheep goes astray and loses its way, the shepherd is quick to notice its absence. He goes in search of it and brings it safely back to the flock. David has therefore found his satisfaction in God because he knows him to be the one who guides, provides, heals, protects, and who finds him whenever he has lost his way. He understands that he can put his faith totally in God, who is all things to him in every situation. And so finding our satisfaction in God is the key to contentment and a remedy for restlessness. Restlessness finds a comfortable home in a dissatisfied life. Dissatisfaction is food for restlessness and a perfect environment for its growth. Restlessness can ruin our opportunities, decision-making, relationships, and can become a negative part of our personality. The human soul is a natural drifter. It will drift aimlessly and restlessly until it gets anchored in a relationship with God. It is possible to look perfectly normal on the outside, but to be drifting on the inside. People try to subdue their drifting souls in many ways, by immersing themselves in their work, by accumulating friends, or by getting lost in their hobbies and activities, etc. All these things are good and have a place in our lives, but they cannot anchor a restless person because the human heart is created to be satisfied only in God. Let us therefore take hold of God's remedy for restlessness. He is the one who guides, provides, heals, protects, strengthens, enlightens, and who finds us if ever we lose our way. So what more can we ask for? Let us then find our satisfaction in Jesus, and restlessness will be replaced with peace and contentment.